welcome to this video. This video will all be about night photos. And the clock is 3 AM, pretty much night. There is some moon up here that can help us. It just disappeared under the cloud. So we will start with the easiest photos first. With that I mean here is a lot of light, as you can see, and then we will move away to a place where it is more darker. But we will take some photos here, then we are going to the centrum and take some photos there, and then we are going to a place where it's very dark and where you will see what I call a true night photo. But we will start here. So yeah, just follow. So it's not night photos is not easy. It means manual mode. Manual mode is the key. It's not that difficult really, but if you can handle the manual mode, if you have a lens that has some good opening, like I have now, I have with me my Sony A7 with the 17 to 28 millimeter Tamron lens. It's a 2.8 lens without IBIS. So here I am going to use the tripod to take the photos. And in most cases you have to use a tripod to get a good night photo. I know there is phone with like Huawei P13 that they say is very good at night photos, but I look at a lot of photos from that camera. It's supposed to be the best camera for night photos, but if I zoom in 10%, only 10%, and I see a lot of noise already. You should be able to do better than that. So it's not a real night camera, not no way. Maybe I will compare it with my own phone, which is a Samsung 8. Just take a snapshot here and then compare it with my Sony. So now I'm going to set up the equipment I have and try to take a photo of this. I'm going to show you in the video. So, I forgot to say that the video camera I am recording with now here is the Sony AX5 III. I simply can't use the Canon M50 for a situation like this where it is so dark. I can't use my Sony because I am going to take photo with that camera. But I could have used it. It's very good in a low light condition. But since I don't have IBIS on the lens, it will be difficult to get a steady shot that I can do with this. This camera is just awesome, and it's perfect for night videos. So let's try to set up the equipment to take a photo here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have set the camera up. I'm going to show you how it looks. So, let's see here. The camera is, sorry about the focus. It's autofocus is not very good at night time. We are on shutter speed at 1.5. That's not a lot, but we are on a tripod, so it doesn't matter. Aperture 2.8. That's the best for this lens, and this lens is pretty much sharp from edge to edge, so that shouldn't be a problem. The explanation is 0 and the ISO is 250. Maybe I will set the ISO up to now. If I set the ISO to 400, I'm going to clip because it's too much light that is in the photo. So I am putting it down to 250. Then I'm going to take the photo, and I'm using a self timer with 2 seconds because we don't want any shaking with our hands. So let's see here. I took the photo with, I had to zoom in a lot because this is a wide 17mm. I zoomed in all to the 28mm, I think it was. Yes. Okay, so now I'm heading down to Rognan, that's our city, main city. Try to find some photo there. So, when taking focus problem, there. Okay, so I'm trying to find a good position for the next photo, which is in Rognan here. Saturn, snow people here. Come on, focus. Yes, it's so dark. You can't. Here you can. Here I can focus. I was first thinking about to take some photo around here. I wish there were some more light in the park here. It's no light, but maybe I have also this options here. Come on, focus. The Christmas decoration is still there, but I'm not really sure if I want that in the photo. I'm going to try to see here on if I can find a good position, and then I'm gonna show you. I'm not really sure here what will work. It's pretty much a wide lens I have, and I don't want too much into it. I think it maybe will be too wide, that I have to move my camera a bit closer, but I am going to try. So I'm going to set up my tripod and see how it looks. First I will take a photo with my smartphone. Okay, I have set it up. Now, this is a more challenging photo. It's more darker than the first place, as you can see here. So, I have increased the shutter speed to 1 second. The aperture is 2.8. And the ISO I have lowered to 250. Of course I can use the ISO up to over 800, but I do want it as low as possible to avoid to not get any noise. Of course you will get some noise in the photos anyway, because it is so dark, especially in the darkest part in the photo. There you will get some noise if you don't have a very open lens aperture with like 1.2 or 1.4 in full format. So I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if it is so dark that you can see how it looks from the camera. So yes, I tried 1 second until I took a photo on 2 seconds. I'm not really sure. What I don't like with the Sony A7 III is the monitor, the screen. Yeah, it does not show the small details that I want to show if it is good enough. So it's sometimes I'm coming home and see that the photo is just not good, and it's simple because of the screen on the A7 III. It's not the best. You can't trust it. I have to go into each photo and zoom in and check them every time to see if they are okay or not. And even then, I'm not 100% sure that it will be okay. So let's walk down here. We are going to I think it's a little bit darker area now. We are increasing our difficult all the time. Going to take some photos of boats and see how that will go. So let's go there. It's nice to be here at this time. Everyone is sleeping. I have myself been working at night this weekend, so I am completely awake, and I'm still on that mode. If you're going to take night photos, with a mobile phone, you are going to need some kind of light. Just go and take a photo in complete darkness with a mobile phone is very, very difficult. And the only camera that I can see that have some nice photos is the Samsung S10. That is the sharpest I have seen. But even then, if you zoom 10 seconds, if you zoom 10%, you are already getting a lot of noise. So, but if you have some kind of light source like this, from the street lamp or anything, that will help you a lot, especially if you use that in your photo. It will help your camera to let in more light. Okay. It's getting darker and darker. It's almost darker. We have a light source here behind me, there. But let's try to see if this camera can do something about it. So, yes, this is fantastic with the Sony AX5 III. You can shoot with a night. It has a mode called night shot. And but it can't focus on my face. But here it is almost completely dark. So, and you can, but maybe at least I can give you some hints. So I'm trying to take a photo of the boats here. Setting my camera up right here, and to try to take a photo of outside here with those 3 boats that you can see there. Let me show you. Something like that I will take. So let's try. Cool night shot. First time I ever used it on this camera. So, but I'm going to try to set up the tripod camera and show you what we are doing. Let's see here. 3.2 seconds shutter speed, 2.8 in aperture. I am always using the widest on the aperture, and ISO is 250, and it looks really good here from. I'm not sure if I can show you. I will try that. So, is there anything you can do to get better photos on smartphones? I think the best tricks here is to buy something like a tripod, so that you can place your phone on a tripod and take a photo there. Set the mobile phone on manual mode. Use a longer shutter speed. The aperture you can change, of course. Then maybe boost your ISO a little bit up. That's all you need, and I promise a tripod will really help you. That's the best tool for you if you really want a good night photo.
Jeg venter på at tiden nå skal vise meg et håp. En gress som viser veien frem, der tristheten får gå. Jeg tar et enkelt valg for å se om muligheten der. Jeg venter på den evighet og ser nå frem til den. Kreftene som bærer meg har alltid vært litt sånn. Jeg føler at jeg drives ut på andres viljekår. De driver meg til kanten der, og livet stopper opp. Jeg lengter etter fredens land og slipper.
Okay. So we are going to the darkest place, which is here, very dark there, so it can be a challenge to record this. I will switch it to night shot. I'm not sure what I'm going to take photo of. What I will have trouble with now is autofocus. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I will try to maybe find something close that it can focus on, and then hope that the photo will be good. So this will be a completely dark photo. So let's go in. I'm not really sure about this. I'm thinking of taking a photo of a mop I've taken a lot of photos of. I have tried some night photo of it before, but I'm not really sure how the focus will work. Is it too dark? But I will try to set up my gimbal here and see if we can get a photo of that mountain that is. If you see that red light that is blinking there, there is the place I will try to take the photo of. So yes, I'm going to set up the equipment and see how this will work. The last photo, the most difficult photo. I did have some problem with the focus, but if you look here, you can see some light source where my arm is pointing at there. Can you see it there? There is a light. It's a long way from here, really long way away from here. But the point is, as long as I have a little source light source, then the camera is able to actually focus, and that's the main thing. I could have used manual focus, but I am not that used to manual focus. But if you have any kind of light source, like here you also have some light source, you can use that with the camera and use that to set the focus point. And of course, I'm taking with 2.8 in aperture. Sorry, 5 seconds shutter speed. ISO is to 640, and I could maybe push the ISO a little bit more up. Maybe I will try some photo with higher ISO or longer shutter speed. But I want more shutter speed instead of using the ISO too high, because I don't want so much noise. But as you see, it's cloudy. There is no stars to see. I wish it was really completely cloud-free here, so that you can see a star, because then you will get a better field of view on the photo. But the cloud is completely, the sky is completely cloudy, so there is nothing there. I will try to show you the camera while I take the photo. There we go. You see the focus point to the left. 5 seconds. Okay, and let's see here. Hold the photo. I'm not sure if you can see anything here. I will show you the complete photo here. I will try to variate more between ISO and shutter speed and see if there is anything more I can do. I will show you the result and see if I can get it any better. But that is it. That's it. This is the last of the video. We have taken 4 photos, and you could judge yourself what you think about this. And I think this has been a good night. It will be fun to go home and to edit it. So, but goodbye for this time. See you in the next video, and have a good day. Thank you for watching.